The speaker that I'm about to introduce hasn't been in EPATT as long as, Lupe. She hasn't done her 10-year, her decades in service or anything. But what it speaks to is that it doesn't take a long time for this EPATT formula to percolate and produce greatness in people's lives. So I would like for you to please welcome Luz Elicia Reyes.
Good evening. My name is Luz Elicia Reyes. I am happy to announce that this June I'm graduating from Melo Atherton, and in the fall I will attend San Francisco State University to major in environmental studies. Thank you. My mom, my older sister, and I live in a one-bedroom apartment in East Palo Alto. I am grateful that my mom works really hard to provide for the family. But because I'm only able to see her for a few hours when I get home from school, she works at night for a janitorial company that cleans banks and comes home at 1 in the morning when I'm sleeping. My mom is truly the most important person in my life. She has told me to be strong and that education is the key to succeed in life. My awareness of my learning disability began when I was 7 years old. I had repeated kindergarten, and through second grade I had trouble remembering what I had learned. It was really annoying that I couldn't be at the same pace as my classmates. My teacher found out that something was wrong after testing my reading, my writing, and my verbal skills. I have a processing disability, and I'm a hands-on learner. When you speak with me verbally without showing me an example of what you're talking about, I can't comprehend. But when there's a demonstration or an example, I can process and participate. The week after Valentine's Day, in third grade, I was relocated to Heather School in San Carlos and placed in special education classes, which for me was strange. Going to a school in a different city was also really strange. The feeling of my life being strange increased when I arrived home and my mom was leaving to go to work. My mom left, and I would do homework, go to bed, and wake up to my alarm clock the next morning at 5:50 a.m. to get ready for school and walk to the bus stop. The bus ride was an hour long. I was only 9 years old, and for the first time I felt that there was a disconnection between my mom and I, because we hardly saw each other. Once I got used to Heather School, I actually enjoyed class because I started to really learn and understand what I was learning. And I realized how much I enjoyed learning math and science. My new love for learning motivated me as I went on to Hillview Middle School. At Hillview, I received an opportunity that changed the rest of my life. At Hillview, Miss Keith and Mr. Dunn noticed how fast I completed the material for my special education science class. I always wanted to be with the rest of the students. So when I was offered the opportunity to transition to a regular science class, I jumped to accept it. And looking back now, I see how important that one change of class for me got to where I am today. Like Coach Dave always says, you need to put yourself in a position to take advantage of opportunities. And he says that a lot. The one opportunity to take a regular science class opened the door for me to take general classes in 8th grade. And I was finally being challenged. It was the best time I had in school. 8th grade was the milestone in my life where I saw for myself that I'm capable of doing anything I put my mind to. My first year of high school, I was looking for a way to better myself in school. That is when I joined the EPATT program. EPATT requires parent participation. At EPATT, parents are responsible for bringing dinner for the middle schoolers and high schoolers because we stay late. Parents attend the mandatory meetings and also meet with the staff about their children. But due to my mom's schedule, she couldn't successfully participate. I was so serious about attending EPATT that I knew I needed to take responsibility. I am the one that goes to the mandatory parent meetings. I am the one that goes, I tell my mom when to make dinner, and I bring it to EPATT. I also tell my mom when to show up for the one-on-one meetings with Franklin, who is the high school coordinator. Since my mom does not understand English, I translate during the meeting so she knows what progress I am making at EPATT. EPATT was the boost I needed. Before EPATT, I did not have a plan for my future. But in EPATT, I realized college was my goal. EPATT forced me to be proactive in school, and the program helped me to have friendships with kids in East Palo Alto who have the same goals as me. I am prepared for college, and because of my hard work and EPATT's help, I have been able to maintain a GPA of a 3.95. Thank you. Which for a girl who had been in special education classes from 3rd grade through 7th grade is amazing. 2 years ago, thank you. 2 years ago, I decided it was time to stop burdening my mom by asking her for money. So I applied for and got a job at McDonald's. I might have seen you guys there. I learned how to work in a fast-paced environment and how to keep my mouth shut when someone is being annoying, which, trust me, happened a lot. But after 1 year, I felt like it was time to step out of my comfort zone. So I applied to work at SRI International. And now I work there as a student assistant, entering top secret information into a database. I sometimes visit my old special education teacher at Hillview. And he has told my friend Yolanda and I that we really surprised the staff at Hillview because we did so well in 8th grade classes. Because of our success, many of his students today have been moved from special education classes to regular classes. I have been in those students' shoes, wishing to be with the rest of the students. And I'm very glad to hear that the desire is a reality for them. Going through these challenges in my life and growing up with a mother who works really hard and tells me how important education is, has shown me what hard work really looks like and the type of person I want to be. Thank you for your time and enjoy your dinner, even though you guys already ate it.